What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Civilization 6 as Persia. In the previous part, we did some stuff. Basically, we're not happy. The Aztecs are extremely annoying. And someone actually told me, I think it was a comment on episode 21, that the Aztecs have the ability to rush a district using workers, basically similar to what China can do at Wonders in the early game. And that is the main reason why he got his spaceport that incredibly quickly. So that's why he, overtook me that easily. And it's going to be a real bastard to catch up to him. But considering his spaceport's already done, like, that's the main boost he's going to get out of this. After this, it's going, it's going to go about, oh boy. We're going to be talking about those projects, and he doesn't get a boost there, so...
When we look up at night and view the stars, everything we see is shining because of distant nuclear fusion.
Yeah, okay, we get a boost for space rays. You already set that one. You don't get to say it twice, that's not how it works. Sure, why not? Let's do it. Basically, we're reaching the end of the tech tree here. And let's see. Earth satellite, 17 turns. Now that's a lot better than I expected it to be. And here's the kicker. We can boost that. So 1500 production, that would instantly finish it. I'm thinking we hold on to this guy for a little bit. I feel like there's not really a reason to use him for only 900 production when he gives you 1500. That would be a little bit overkill. Let's grab more units. Like, let's just get a bigger army. Because most other stuff doesn't really matter anymore at this, late stage of the game. Yes, here we go. Let's see. Let's get you out there. Sadly, the Ranger doesn't really have the range that you would expect them to have, considering they're called Rangers. So that's a bummer. That's always really sad to hear about, but that's just the way it is. So in 17 turns, we'll already launch that's the Earth satellite. Alright, so then we'll be caught up pretty much with the Aztecs. And then it's going to be all about the moon landing. And eventually, let's see, where am I? Here I am. Okay, so I have more technology than at least Russia, so we should be able to catch up. It's going to be tough, but I think we should be able to catch up eventually. I'll make a, what do I want to make? Like, okay. Let's finally make that amphitheater, which has been available for I don't even know how long. Get a sewer. Another thing that we noticed in the previous episode, I believe, is that there were a bunch of Russians up north, just sort of running around and just, having a good old time. I don't know why. I definitely don't trust them. That goes without saying, and I'm pretty sure they're going to try to settle either here or there somewhere. I'm not scared of them, but I think we should keep an eye on them and make sure there's no funny business up there. So, yet another thing for us to keep into account. Let's get a power plant, sure. Sure, Paradisa. Love them. These are so beautiful. Alright, so this guy can actually go to sleep until we get to the moon landing. And then if we can boost the moon landing after this, we're going to actually be able to, let's see, catch up, hopefully. This is going to be an issue. Like, we're not going to be able to get Werner von Braun, which would be super nice, but no. On the bright side of things, if India gets this guy, we're good. As long as it's not the Aztecs or Russia, I'm fine with that. So, that's the thing I'm going to keep my eyes on. Not that there's much I can do, but okay. Let's grab an industrial zone as well, because that's going to help us get engineers quicker. Because I'm open to trying just literally anything that will actually help me, steal him away from the wrong people. Or also, I believe we're communists now. Yep, we're totally communists now. So we get bonuses to production, and our people are communists, and that's all pretty cool. Let's see. Like, the musket man really need upgrades too, but this is expensive stuff that we're talking about. That is some expensive equipment, so. Alright, get me some fish. I do love me some fish. This guy needs an upgrade too. Let's actually send him over to Ray. because I feel like that city is in a lot more danger than any of the other ones. All right, so 7 for the spaceport, 15 turns for the satellite. Just went to 16. I don't know why, but it did. Probably a trait route that stopped temporarily. Actually, that's very, very bad because that probably means that like we're over capacity, so we probably will not be able to get that new one going again. All right, Scythians are mostly Hinduist. I'm not sure I like that at all. And I'm still leaning towards taking Gandhi out of the whole equation, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. All right, so we got an upgrade for this brave man. There you go. Open fire, wipe him out. All right, so we took care of that. We got some nice defenses in the area, so we should be okay. All right, what else could you do? There's more fish out there. Let's go grab it. Sure, Paradisa. They're beautiful. So we don't actually have anything we can do with this trader, sadly, so he's gonna have to go to sleep. We're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna get more trade routes, because currently we're kind of stuck with the number that we have. I believe when we changed to communism, we lost a bit of capacity, which I don't like. I'm not on board with that, but okay. Also, I think we were making the Manhattan Project somewhere, but I don't remember where. Was I not making that? Did it take too long? I'm guessing it maybe took too long to do. And I just kind of gave up on that. Like, I was just thinking that we have some uranium. Might as well use it, right? Get some nukes going.
There may be no forgiveness for polyester. On this one matter, Satan and the Lord are in agreement.
Yeah, alright. So apparently Peter already launched a moon landing, which is very, very bad, because we are far behind. But with a bit of luck, we should be able to catch up. Like, he doesn't have the technology that he really needs. So we might still be able to steal the victory away from him. How he is going to be the one to get away with it, I don't know. Because he was like the culture guy. So he was quite far behind on that kind of stuff. So, fishy. Always fishy. When in doubt, go fishy. Alright, let's see. You cannot afford. Alright, so that's going to be a little while. Already upgraded that. We're actually about to upgrade everything, finally. And it was about time that we did so, because our army was very outdated. I think we have another upgraded. Everything here is upgraded. Alright, so yeah. Actually, no, this infantry still needs to be upgraded, but that should be very cheap, right? How much? Please, tell me how much. I just want to know. 170, alright. Alright. Just, let's go ahead and do it. Pasargidae, right. So, the Manhattan Project is going to take pretty damn long to actually, do. I'll take great engineer points, actually. I feel like that actually could be useful. Let's send this spy guy over to... Can I change his mission? I want him to go over to Russia and see if we can maybe... Astrakhan, there we go. We're gonna try to burn down their spaceport to the ground. I don't think that's an actual thing you can do. But if it is, you can be darn sure that I'm gonna try. Alright, so this is upgraded. We got the missile cruiser. Already got a fish there. We're basically out of stuff that we can do. Let's cut down some rainforest. I never really liked rainforest anyway. It's really hot out there. If only we had these bananas, but no. 1, 2, 3. The pearls would be nice as well. It's either gonna be me or London that gets it. Right, that's a Great Barrier Reef. I totally forgot that we have some tiles next to it, but we don't quite have it.
Things seem to have been composed of the hard and solid particles, variously associated with the first creation by the counsel of an intelligent agent.
Alright, so yet more...
From Stettin in the Baltic to Trieste in the Adriatic, an iron curtain has descended across the continent.
Okay, we have even more things going on. So this one was actually kind of alright. Production towards units. I feel like that might not be the best. Like, other types of production might be better, but... we don't really need the science anymore, do we? Like, I feel like we got all the science that we need at this point. What we need more is production, so... wonders, builders, settlers... food... if we could get engineer points, that would be nice. Like, that's the main thing that this is all going to be about. Let's just give it a go. Let's see how close we can get. We're saving up faith. And the closer we can get to that scientist, or the engineer, I mean, the better it is. Like, we're going to get a merchant, but it's not about merchants for me. It's about this guy. Now, we are doing pretty okay. Even though we're in, like, the last position there, but we got to try. We got to at least try. Right, so nanotechnology is actually the last one that we need for our science victory, and then we're going to be good to go. So, let's grab that immediately. Right, builder. We were going to chop down some rainforest, and I say why not? Let's do it. 11 turns left on that. Let's see. There you go. 11 turns left on our satellite, but we're pretty far behind, and it looks like Russia is not going to be stopped that easily. Moon landing we could get really, really quickly, but then there's 3 more that we gotta do. A Mars reactor, habitation, and hydroponics. Luckily, Peter does not yet have the necessary technology to go after this, so we might still be able to win. It's still up for grabs. It's still out there, you know. We gotta keep hoping. Alright, telecommunications boost, always nice. Yeah, chop that the hell down. We don't need that around here. We don't like that kind of stuff around these parts. Alright, what else we gotta do? 2 more turns for the spaceport, and then we can also do a project there soon. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to do it, like, quicker than anybody else, but still, just having 2 spaceports eventually is going to pay off, I believe. Especially since we know that the Aztecs only have 1. I'm assuming Russia only has 1 as well. If we can work on 2 projects at the same time, that's going to be very, very beneficial for our victory. So, fingers crossed that this was the right choice. I would still very much like to win. Alright, so you're out of business. Nothing for this trader to do. So just go to sleep. 1 more turn, and then 9 for that, for the satellite. We'll be caught up to the Aztecs, and we can probably do the moon landing really, really quickly. I don't know how much production it actually takes, but the hell's this garbage, man? Get out of here. Look at your dirty hair and face. Moon landing. Doesn't actually say, but okay. Grants 1-time culture bonus equal to 10 times your science per turn and marks the second step towards the science victory. So, that's a lot of culture that you're getting there. So, we should probably re-enable our, one policy that gave us more science per turn, because that means a bigger boost in, culture. I'm getting some more cash, because why not? Manhattan Project. See, that's actually pretty quickly. I say let's do it for now. We have the ability to do it. I say go ahead. Let's actually do this. Because the ability to make nukes is eventually going to be very, very useful. Alright, let's see. So the spaceport is now complete. Soon we'll be able to get nukes, so we can nuke the hell out of the Aztecs if need be. What? Sabotage production? How so? Oh, the industrial zone. What? Are you kidding me? That's the worst, man. It was the Scythians. What? They're supposed to be my ally. Would you please not do that again? I gotta repair all that garbage. I'm not going to, but I'm kind of supposed to. Alright, Parsa. Actually, they have housing. They do need more eventually. Alright, make a sewer. Don't really care anymore. Sure. Do that. Like, I just want to sabotage their spaceport projects eventually. Like, it looks like they're doing a good job. It's burning. It's already been burned down. How'd that happen? What? Alright. Alright, so still 8 turns. Like, that's just the way it is. What are you gonna do about it? Can I pay money to fix it? No, I cannot. So, I'm just gonna leave it as is for now, and then we'll just fix it when we get to the next step in the scientific victory. This city sucks, by the way. Olski. I don't even know why they're making all these kurgans. I mean, they do look nice, but the benefits they provide are pretty underwhelming at this point in the game. Right, so trigger Eurekas. I'm actually gonna pass. Like, I don't need this, so unless this is the last one. Let's see. I'm not entirely sure if it is the last one, but we'll find out. Let's see. Right, so 7 turns, 16 for that. At this point, we're waiting, but at least we have the final technology that we needed to actually go to space. Ooh, your trade routes get extra gold. That's really good. John Rockefeller. But I want Von Braun. That's the only one I care about right now. Whoever gets that gets a much... Oh, Aztecs made a spaceport in Tenayuca, so that's our second one. That one. Why over there?
If technology is the engine of change, then nanotechnology is the fuel for humanity's future.
Right, so here we go. We're just about done with all technologies. I'll actually grab stealth. Actually, let's grab telecommunications. Oh well. We finally caught up, but it was too late. Yes, trade with Pasargidae for that production. Because we need it. Let's transfer you to Tarsus. There you go. We're gonna need to get all the production that we can possibly get in that city to make that final stretch for victory. Because it's gonna be a close one, this one. I hope you guys are ready to get sweaty and nervous about this. The Alhambra, I was making that. Gandhi. Where'd you make it? That's it, isn't it? No, it's not. Alright, let's see. I wonder if I can actually see it. Well, that's definitely not it. This is the... Yeah, a mausoleum. Where is it, you son of a bitch? You stole it. I want to see it now. I'm assuming it's somewhere I can't see it, or I'm actually, like, looking right over it. Which I cannot imagine. It's probably in here somewhere. What even is this? Is that a resort? That's kind of cool. Alright, let's see. Susa. Alright, so, well, we lost all that stuff we were working on. There goes all that. Let's get a spy. Yeah. Sure, let's make a lumber mill. They need housing. Sure, make it there. Honestly, don't really care too much about that city. Trade with Athens for production. 4 more turns. And the first step to victory is done. We're a bit late. But we're working our hardest. What else can I say? Alright, so our merchant's just about done. I'm a little bit worried about the Aztecs, like, overtaking India. And they probably will. So they're actually, like, set to win here. Sure. Yeah, okay. I'll do it. I have to make a nuke. I have to nuke the shit out of his city where he's making his spaceship. Which, I'm not entirely sure where that is. I'm assuming it's right here. Social media, okay.
Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you. NASA spent millions of dollars inventing the ballpoint pen so they could write in space. The Russians took a pencil.
So, the integrated space cell is, pretty nice. I'm gonna use that. because it might be useful. And like I said, we need the one that gives us more science, which is this one. So let's get rid of this one temporarily. Just so that when we launch our satellite, we get a lot more culture. Because it's equal to 10 times your science per turn. And look at that. Like, that's a pretty significant extra number of cultures. So let's get our hands on that, I say. And let's just get back to that other policy as soon as we can. Alright, there's some good stuff in there. I'll take it. Alright, what are we working with? Boom. Do that. 3 more turns. Still talking about the Alhambra. Oh man, I'm getting a little bit stressed out here. I'm a little worried it's not going to work out in our favor. I gotta say. If only I could just buy the spaceship parts the way that you can in Civ 5. Sadly, not an option. Russia denounced England. Scythia just made it to the information era. They're so far behind. We'll make it. We'll make it if it's the last thing I do. We're gonna have to chop down more forests here, actually, to speed it up even more. I think it's worth it. Alright, so that's a boost to suffrage, which is nice. Alright, how much for a builder? Do it. Spend the money. Alright, Zranka. That would actually look really, really cool, so let's do it. Look at that, where that neighborhood's gonna be. I would love to live there. That looks cool. Workshop. Right, I guess just get more fish, right? Fish is always the answer. If you're not sure what to do, just get more fish. Look, I'm just kind of rushing through the turns here because I want to finish the satellite. I also want to know how much production I'll get for chopping down these woods. Because I'll go on buying tiles. Like these ones over there are buyable. Purchasable? I don't even know. I should be able to buy them. And then we can just chop everything down, get more production. What? He died. Stop. Okay, stop talking about the Alhambra, please. That's the wrong thing. Alliance expired. Please tell me. Are you serious right now, lady? You have some nerve. I know you're gonna come begging to get that friendship back up. I know how you operate. Alright, let's go over there. Let's see. So, sure, Athens actually is going to need production as well. So, I accept it. Fishy. Give me some fishy. And then... Right, so here we go. I'm ready for my satellite, finally. Took me a while, but here we are. And then we go on to the moon landing, finally. Even though it's, you know, 1868. So, I'd say we're still pretty much par for the course. Talking historically here, but it's the damned Aztecs and Russians that are cheating. He's still missing a lot of technology, whereas the Aztecs have the technology, but apparently their, here we go. Their production isn't that great. Look at that beauty. So that should reveal the entire map. And it does. Where is the Alhambra, you son of a bitch? Maybe I just can't see it because I haven't been there or something. The pyramids apparently are pillaged or something. Wasn't me though. But where do you make the Alhambra? I don't see it anywhere. I don't know. I have no idea. Yes. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's the type of scientist that I want. Next, moon landing, 31 turns, 1500 production, which we can instantly boost. Wake up, bitch. Boom. Land on the moon. Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Why is a woman to be treated differently? Women's suffrage will succeed, despite this miserable guerrilla opposition.
What is that? What is that noise, dude? Something here is bugging out. It's so loud. That is the worst thing I've ever heard. Alright, how much longer do we need for the other things? 34 turns. We'll make it work. Especially once we use the scientist we just got. Oh boy, did not mean to go there. There you are. Well, here we go. Does it only work for one city? No, it does not. 17 turns, so in about 50 turns we should be about done, except it's less because we have 2 spaceports. Alright, get to work, sucker. So it's gonna be about 34 turns and then we win the game. If somebody beats me, you know, that's fair enough, but there's nothing else I really could have done, I think. Yes. I want globalization. That's what we need. Alright, more fish. Always more fish. For the glory of Persia. Alright, so let's take a look. There we go. Look at that. That's quite the difference, isn't it? Yeah, we're gonna win this game. That scientist that we just got really pushed us over the edge. Nice. Alright, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'm gonna be back soon with more Civilization 6 as Persia.